All right, back in Republic, we've had some technical difficulties, but I think we've got it straightened out now. 13-8, Lady Tigers. Tori Taylor scored a bucket for Republic to start things off here in the quarter. She's now got 7 points. 4 points for Jordan Kubetsky. And Webb City with the ball in the backcourt. A reach-in foul called against Jade Sawyer.
First foul charged Jade Sawyer. 16 foul for the Republic. That hits number 14, Jordan Kubetsky.
Beeson in the backcourt. And she's guarded by Shanks. Goes far sideline and then back to Beeson. Beeson dribbles it twice, loses the handle, picked up by Shanks. Shanks pulls it up, goes to Sawyer. Sawyer quickly far side to Kubetsky. And Kubetsky comes to Sawyer, puts up a three, swish! Jade Sawyer with three, timeout Webb City. 6:13 left to go in the second. Lady Tigers lead at 16-8. Michaela Burgess hits a three as we return to action. And Republic misses a point blank shot down low. Burgess puts up another three. Won't go. Tori Taylor comes down with a rebound and a held ball. Taylor had it, tried to turn around, and grabbing onto the ball as well was Megan Heeman. And now Webb City has it, trailing 16-11. It was 16-8 a moment ago. Burgess hit a three, and Webb City a chance to cut into this 5-point lead. They go far side and then hit Burgess, who loses the handle, and a foul called on a reach against the Lady Tigers. Second foul on Taylor, so that could be big.
Tigers, number 43, Riley Argo.
Burgess shoots the first one, hits it. Burgess now with 7. A couple of three-pointers and a free throw. And one more coming up. Webb City trailing by 4. Next one on the way, good. So Burgess now with 8, and it's 16-13. Republic with the lead. They dump it down and then go to Argo in the middle of the lane, who shoots a layup. Argo took it middle of the lane, took one step, put it up, and baked it in. Argo with her first 2, and it's a 5-point lead again. Here comes Berge across the timeline. Goes to Burgess. Burgess, top of the key, dribbles against Kubetsky. Little bump, no call. And back on the sideline to Burgess. And then they swing it around. Back to Burgess, no, stolen away by Kubetsky. 2-on-1, down to Sawyer, stolen back by Webb City. Good hustle play by Webb City to get back. That was Lacey Risa who got back and knocked the ball away. And now the ball intercepted by Riley Argo. He's going to go all the way. Dribbles right around Burgess, misses the shot. Rebound saved in bounds, though, by Sawyer. Goes to Shanks, puts up a jumper, no good. And tipped out to Webb City. Lexi Knibe has it. They get it to Megan Heeman, and Heeman pulls it up. Goes to Burgess, comes near side to Nye. Nye back to Burgess, near the half-court mark. 4:15 left to go in the second quarter. And now Burgess has it, far sideline. Zone defense by the Lady Tigers. 2-1-2 zone. And they go to Heeman. Down in the near corner to Nye, who puts up a three, no good. Gets her own rebound, dribbles inside. Ball's lost, and then picked up by Webb City. And Heeman has it. Down to Risa in the corner. Risa to Burgess. Burgess puts up a long three, off the back iron, no good. Stanfield with a rebound. Chris Flood wanted a foul, didn't get it. Sawyer, outlet pass to Kubetsky. Kubetsky, far sideline. Outside the arc, bounce pass down to Argo. Argo, spin move on the ground, puts it up, no good. Stanfield with a rebound, puts it up, no good, but she's fouled. Chris Flood animated on the bench right in front of me as Lady Tigers are missing some easy shots, but they'll go to the free throw line now with a chance to build on this 5-point lead. 3:30 left to go in the second. First free throw is up and good by Stanfield. Her first point of the night. Shanks and Sawyer check out. 5 on the floor now. Flood, Mansker, Stanfield, Argo, and Kubetsky for Republic. Next one on the way by Stanfield is good. She's got 2, and it's a 7-point lead, 20-13. 3:28 left to go here in the second quarter. Burgess to Beeson. Beeson puts up a 3. She's unguarded. Leaves it short. Rebound to Argo. Argo, outlet pass to Flood. Flood inside the arc. Dribbles into the lane. Bounce pass to Argo. 12-footer away. Good. Riley Argo hits the jumper, and another timeout by Webb City. 3:09 left to go in the first half. It's Republic 22, Webb City 13. Back with more after this. CNH Plants has a full line of bedding plants, vegetable starts, garden seed, hanging baskets, a huge selection of perennials, and roses, including knockouts. On PP Highway just west of Republic, you'll find Sherry there Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5. Also at the Battlefield Mall Farmers Market on Saturdays. Severe storm season is coming soon, and Family Safe Storm Shelters is the industry leader when it comes to protecting your family against the elements. For peace of mind, there's still time to call Family Safe Storm Shelters in Republic. That's 732-SAFE or online at familysafemo.com. 3:09 left to go here in the second quarter. Republic has built a 9-point lead in the state sectionals. Quickly down at the other end, a jumper away by Webb City is no good. That was Asia Bimo, and Republic gets the rebound. Mansker goes to Argo, drives right baseline, pulls it up, dumps it down in the lane to Stanfield. Turnaround jumper no good, but she's fouled, and the Lady Tigers really pounding it in on Webb City. Asia Bimo commits her second foul. And going to the line is Brooke Stanfield again. She's got 2, both at the line so far. First one here is up. Good. Nothing but net for Stanfield. And the lead is 10. 23-13 Republic. Next one on the way. Good. 4 points for Stanfield. 11-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Burgess across half court. Burgess goes far side and intercepted by Mansker, tipped and saved inbounds. No, she stepped on the sideline. Good hustle by Mansker. So Webb City has it. 2.5 minutes left to go in the first. Burgess guarded by Kubetsky. Near the end at the half-court spot here in Nixa. They go to Bimo. Bimo just inside the arc at the top of the key. Goes to Beeson. Beeson steps inside the line, puts up a jumper, banks it home. Don't think she called it. Don't think she meant for it to happen, but it went in. Caitlin Beeson with her first 2 of the night. And now a steal by Beeson, and she took an extra step. stole the pass, but then couldn't get it off of her hip and drew before she took an extra step. And so the ball goes back to Republic. 25-14, the Lady Tigers are going to have to be careful with their passes against this quick, smart defense by Webb City. Exactly 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. 24-15. Mansker has it and dribbles to the free throw line and is fouled on the way up. So now Mansker's going to go to the line and shoot two. And that foul, I believe, is on Burgess. First foul on Burgess. And the ninth team foul on Webb City, and Mansker to shoot two free throws. First one up and good. Mansker in the scorebook. She's got one. Next one on the way, no good. Rolled off the side. Boy, if the Lady Tigers were in their free throws, they'd be up by almost 15. Quickly down the other direction. Berge has it in the lane, spins around, can't get it to go. Blocking out of the Lady Tigers. Sawyer comes away with it. Ball knocked away now and picked up by Webb City. Over to Burgess. She hits Berge on the block. They swing it back to Beeson, top of the key. Beeson puts up a three-pointer. Good. And a foul called against Kavetsky. And it's going to be a chance for a 4-point play by Beeson. Kavetsky's second foul, and she will check out. 1:29 left to go in the half. A chance to cut into it, though, by Beeson at the free throw line. Free throw is up, no good off the back iron, and the rebound pulled down by Shanks, and the whistle blows, and it's a held ball, and it goes back to Webb City. So Webb City getting a couple of breaks here as they cut into this lead. It was 10 points. Well, now they're going to say it goes to Republic. I thought it looked like Webb City was getting set to throw it in, and in fact they were, but it's Republic's ball. So working against full court pressure, the Lady Tigers have it. 1:20 left to go in the half. Mansker dribbles across half court. Ball knocked out by Burgess, and will stay with the Lady Tigers. Great turnout from Republic here tonight. About 2/3 of the gym packed full with black and orange. And there will be two games as the boys will play right after this one. Mansker has it near side down to Stanfield on the block, off the glass and in. Brooke Stanfield with 6. And it's back to a 9-point lead, 27-18. Burgess brings it across half court, guarded by Sawyer. Goes far side to Risa. Risa puts it on the floor one time, comes to Beeson, top of the key. Back to Risa. To Burgess. She's got to be on the arc, top of the key. Now they go to Knibe. Lexi Knibe gets it to Beeson. Beeson guarded by Shanks. Spin move, goes to the free throw line, down in the corner to Risa. Puts up a jumper, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Sawyer. 33 seconds left to Shanks. Shanks crosses half court, pulls it back out. Lady Tigers will hold it for one shot. Mansker holds the ball on her hip on the sideline, comes to Shanks between the circles, back to Mansker. 22 left to go in the first half. Lady Tigers lead at 27-18. And a timeout called by Republic's Chris Flood. 16 seconds left to go in the half. 27-18 Republic. Back with more after this.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, we help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Mid-Missouri Bank is current. Check it out. Mid-Missouri Bank at the corner of Hines and Highway 60 in Republic. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it, with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Running Chicks Athletic Apparel has more than 20 chicks to choose from, including their basketball chick. You can stock up for the rest of the playoffs or even stock up for next year. And if you enter the code REPUBLIC at runningchicks.com, you get 10% off your order of shorts, shirts, hoodies, and more. Life is a race. Be comfortable.
Back to action. 10 seconds left, and Stanfield picks it up, has it knocked away by Beeson. 6 seconds. Beeson crosses half court. Spin move. Wild three-pointer is up. No good, and a foul call on the shot with 2.7 left. Republic stuck a hand in there, and Chris Flood again in the ear of the official. And Beeson's going to shoot three on a shot she probably had very little chance of making if the Lady Tigers had just backed away. First one's up and good. Boy, that one hurts. Beeson's got 6 points now, all in the second quarter, and a chance to add 2 more. Next one up, no good. She's got 1 more coming up. Again, 2.7 seconds left to go in the half when Republic gets the rebound or throws it in after this free throw. 8-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Beeson sends the third one on its way, rolls around and falls down. Lady Tigers inbound to Mansker, dribbles to half court, puts up a long jumper, just short. And we come to halftime. A good one for Republic. Chris Flood is going to wander in the direction of the officials so he can have a few words with them all the way to the locker room. But the Lady Tigers have done well so.
Sport. It's really pretty cool. They're across from Sequoia Park, and you can call to learn more at 693-6505. Crossbreed holsters are handmade in the USA, and they come with a lifetime warranty and a 2-week try-it-free guarantee. Check them out online at crossbreedholsters.com. At Bears All-American Sports Grill, we guarantee you'll never leave hungry. 50 different burgers, 21 wing sauces, rattle your soul appetizers, and 4 full pages of tantalizing American fare will teach your hankering for a good meal. That's Bears All-American Sports Grill in Republic.
The Republic Tigerettes performing at halftime. Republic leads Webb City 27-20 here at the half in the girls' state sectional game in Class 4, trying to earn their spot in the state quarterfinals coming up at SBU on Saturday. Let's take a look at halftime scoring first for Webb City. Michaela Burgess leads Webb City with 8 points. She had 5 in the second quarter. 5 points for Desiree Berge and 7 points for Caitlin Beeson, all of them coming in the second quarter, including 2 free throws with 2.9 seconds left after she was fouled on a wild three-pointer trying to beat the buzzer for Webb City. I think it's both. All right, we're about a minute and a half away from the All right, back to live action. Thanks for hanging in there. Technical difficulties again, but we're at 4:59 left to go here in the third quarter, and it's 33-26 Lady Tigers. Brooke Stanfield shooting free throws. Tori Taylor has picked up her third foul and is on the bench. Stanfield hits her first. She's got 8 tonight, and the lead is 8, 34-26. One more up. Brooke Stanfield. Free throw is on its way, and won't go. Beeson with a rebound. 8-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Beeson dribbles up against Kubetsky. Goes left baseline. Spin move. Back out to Burgess at the top of the key. Burgess guarded by Sawyer. Dribbles to the free throw line. Crossover dribble. Pulls up inside the free throw line. Jumper's no good. Mansker comes away with it. Mansker across the timeline. Gets it to Kubetsky. Kubetsky, right wing. Bounce pass down to Argo. Argo puts it off the glass. No good. Rebound to Stanfield. Fadeaway jumper is good from 5 feet out. Brooke Stanfield with 10 points. And it's a 10-point lead for the Lady Tigers. 4:22 left to go in the third quarter. Burgess puts up a long three off the backboard. No good. Ball on the floor. Knocked away. Picked up by Webb City, and a timeout called by Webb City, even though I think the ball was on the floor. 4:10 left to go here in the third quarter. Republic leads Webb City 36-26.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Back at Nixa High School, where Republic leads at 36-26 over Webb City in the state sectionals. One step away from the state quarterfinals. And Webb City will inbound right of the bucket along their own baseline. Trying to find somebody. Can't get it in. Now the ball tipped by Mansker, but saved inbounds by Webb City. That's Lexi Knive. And Knive loses the ball, picked up by Burgess. Almost stolen away by Mansker and Sawyer over there. Burgess drives left block, pull-up jumper away. Banks it high off the glass, no good. A rebound pulled down by Webb City's Berge. Off the glass and in. 10 points for Berge. Quickly, here comes Republic. Stanfield has it on the far sideline, down in the corner to Mansker. Mansker, ball above the head, dribbles one time, comes to Kubetsky, top of the key, jumper away, good, no good. And pulled down by Berge. She's double-teamed along the baseline, throws it away. Sawyer picks it up. She was double-teamed, had nowhere to go with it. Kubetsky with a jumper, rattles around what go. Stanfield with a rebound, and she's fouled. Stanfield all over the place in this second half. She goes to the line again, working on a 10-point night. First one up, good. Stanfield with 11. Logan Flood checks in. So does Shanks. So Shanks, Flood, Stanfield, Argo, and Kubetsky, the 5 on the floor for Republic. Again, Tori Taylor with 3 fouls. Next one bangs home. 5 in the quarter, 12 in the game for Stanfield. Burgess behind the back dribble, working against Kubetsky. Goes to the top of the key. Backs it out, goes around a pick, comes near side to Bemo. Bemo, left wing, dribbles it to the top of the key. They're going to let her shoot out there. They lay off of her. She drives inside of the right block, pulls it up. Ball tipped away almost by Kubetsky and corralled by Burgess. Burgess back, top of the key. Working against Kubetsky. Around a pick. Comes left side. Dumps it down low on the pick and roll. Too high. Out of bounds off of Republic's Argo. And Webb City will keep it. Down to 3 minutes left to go in the third. Inbounding right of the basket is Webb City. And they hit BMO on the left block, puts up a jumper, no good. Rebound to Flood. And Flood is fouled in the backcourt as she started to dribble it up. BMO, I believe, is the one that reached in on her. And that's going to be 3 on the 5'5 senior. 38-28, Republic with a 10-point lead and the ball. I don't believe they've ever led by 12. Flood in the backcourt, double team, gets it off to Stanfield, and a timeout called by Chris Flood. He thought things were taking a little too long to develop in the backcourt. 2:47 left to go in the third quarter. Republic leads at 38-28. Back with more after this.
Teamwork always pays, whether you're on or off the field, and that's what Empire Bank gives you every time. Online and mobile banking, home and commercial loans, insurance, investments, business services, and more. Talk to Renee Rogers in Republic for more information or visit them on the web at empirebank.com. Republic Animal Hospital is now offering complete pet care for all life stages, from puppies and kittens to seniors. Let us care for your pets like our own. Republic Animal Hospital, Republic's newest veterinary clinic, now open next to McAllister's. Go in and check them out.
All right, back in Nixa, 38-28, Republic with the lead and the ball. Down in the corner, they go to Flood. Flood, back top of the key to Shanks. Shanks, ball above her head, comes near side to Kubetsky. Kubetsky guarded by Burgess. Hits a cutting Flood down the right side of the lane. Underhanded shot, no good, and she's fouled by Berge. 2.5 minutes exactly left in the third quarter. Third foul on Desiree Berge. 14 foul of the half. Flood to shoot 2. Looking to get her first points of the night. First one is up, no good, off the back iron. She has one more. Dribbles it, spins it in her hand, sends it on its way, good. Flood with her first point, and it's an 11-point lead, biggest of the night for the Lady Tigers, 39-28. Burgess has it, top of the key, comes to BMO. They swing it down in the corner, throw it out of bounds. BMO tried to hit Megan Heeman in the corner, threw it out of bounds, and Republic gets it back. Lexi Knibe checks in. And Kubetsky dribbles against the double team. Comes near side to Flood, to Argo across half court. Argo crosses the timeline, almost loses her balance, tries to throw it to Flood, and it's picked out of the air by Megan Heeman. Heeman goes far side to Berge, puts up a 3, misses everything out of bounds, and 2 Webb City players collide. That was Burgess and Beeson, and Burgess got the worst end of that collision as she went to the floor.
Back in for number 24, Jade Sawyer.
Jade Sawyer checks back in, and Briley Argo checks out. Argo's having a nice night. She's got 8 points. And now stolen away by Webb City in the backcourt. Kubetsky almost steals it back, and now a shot and a foul and a chance for a 3-point play as Lexi Knibe took it, grabbed the pass, put it off the glass and in, and she was fouled from behind by Stanfield. So Knibe with her first 2 and make it 3. A 3-point play, and that's big. So it's 39-31, and that 3-point play, as I said, big for Webb City as they cut the lead down to 8. Shanks has it near side, goes to Mansker. Mansker to Kubetsky, ball on the hip, down in the corner to Flood. Thinks about a 3, instead goes to Mansker. She thinks about a 3, hands it off to Flood. Flood, spin move inside the arc, gives it back to Mansker, and they reset. 1.5 minutes left to go, and Sawyer with a nice play to save the ball inbounds. A bad pass for Mansker. Gets it back to Mansker, and Mansker drives and throws it out. Mansker tried to flip it over to Shanks and just threw it beyond her reach, and so Webb City has it back, trailing by only 8. Argo checks in. Flood checks out. 1:15 left to go in the third. And Burgess dribbles up court and across half court against Kubetsky. Pulls up free throw line, dribbles inside the arc, and backs it out again. Now she tries the left side, dribbles down the lane, and is called. Nope, she's not called for a charge. Foul called before she shot. She ran over Kubetsky, but they say Argo fouled her before that. So Kubetsky, well, now they call Kubetsky for the foul. I thought it was on Argo. But Jordan Kubetsky now has 3. And shooting free throws will be Burgess. .101 left to go in the third. Free throw is up and no good. Burgess missed it. Next one on the way. Good. So Burgess has 9. And with 58 seconds left to go, it's 39-32 Lady Tigers. Stolen away by Burgess against Flood. Burgess, layup, good. And Burgess doing what she can do, taking over a game. And the lead is down to 5. The Lady Tigers need to stem the momentum in the backcourt. Sawyer dribbling against Burgess, loses control, has to save it in, and a timeout called by Chris Flood. 37 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Flood wants to talk it over. Lady Tigers still lead by 5, but the momentum all with Webb City. 39-34 the score. Back with more after this.
Yoakum Automotive has been a staple in Republic since 1986. They're a full-service repair facility. They have shuttle service if you need to get to work, and they're now offering $5 off an oil change if the Tigers win tonight. Just mention the Tiger discount when you go in. You can find them online at yoakumautomotive.com. Sequiota Fitness, owned by Republic's Chris and Emily Nowlin, is Springfield's new group fitness studio. And they offer specialized high school athlete training now to pair young athletes with the exercises that will help them most in their chosen sport. It's really pretty cool. They're across from Sequiota Park, and you can call to learn more at 693-6505.
Back to action. Republic with the ball, leading by 5, 39-34. Jade Sawyer has it. The Webb City crowd has suddenly gotten into it. 22 seconds left to go in the quarter. Kubetsky between the rings. Double teamed out front. Cut off. Goes to Sawyer. Sawyer drives into the lane. Puts up a shot. Misses it. Rebound to Argo. Argo throws it out to Mansker. 8 seconds left to go in the quarter. Picks it up. Tipped away. Kubetsky has it. Shot fake inside the arc. Puts up a jumper. High arcing shot. No good. Ball is rebounded by Webb City. And we come to the end of the third. Wild bit of action there as Republic had a few shots at it but couldn't get it to fall. And at the end of the third quarter, they lead Webb City 39-34. 8 minutes left for an appearance in the state quarterfinals. Back with more after this.
Crossbreed holsters are handmade in the USA, and they come with a lifetime warranty and a 2-week try-it-free guarantee. Check them out online at crossbreedholsters.com. At Bear's All-American Sports Grill, we guarantee you'll never leave hungry. 50 different burgers, 21 wing sauces, rattle-your-soul appetizers, and 4 full pages of tantalizing American fare will toast your hankering for a good meal. That's Bear's All-American Sports Grill in Republic. Teamwork always pays, whether you're on or off the field, and that's what Empire Bank gives you every time. Online and mobile banking, home and commercial loans, insurance, investments, business services, and more. Talk to Renee Rogers in Republic for more information or visit them on the web at empirebank.com.
All right, here we go. One more quarter left to play. Webb City has the ball, trailing by 5. 11 points for Burgess, 9 for Beeson, 10 for Berge. Stanfield with 12 to lead the Lady Tigers. Burgess has it, drives to the free throw line. Backs up, goes in the corner. Three-pointer away, and no good by Webb City. Rebound pulled down by Webb City, saved in bounds, and then pulled away by Sawyer, and Chris Flood wants a foul. Instead, they call a held ball and say it's alternating possession. We'll go to the Lady Tigers. Against full court pressure. 7:41 left to go in the game. 39-34. Stanfield gets it across the timeline, dribbles around Beeson, pulls it up on the sideline, goes to Shanks. Far side to Mansker. Down far sideline to Sawyer. Free throw line, dump it down low to Corey Taylor off the glass and in. Taylor checks back in. He's got 9, and it's 41-34. Big to have Taylor back. Three-pointer up by Burgess. No good. She just pulled up at the top of the key and shot it. And now a held ball as reaching in on Taylor was Berge. Taylor had the ball above her head. Berge reached in, grabbed it, and forced the alternating possession. Taylor, the old adage, you don't bring it down, and she did. So Webb City gets it back. Trailing by 7. Bounce pass into Burgess. Or Berge, rather. Guarded by Stanfield. Has her pocket picked by Mansker. Here comes Stanfield. She picks it up. Drives right side of the lane. Off the glass and in. Brooke Stanfield with 14. And now the Tiger fans on their feet. Burgess trailing by 9. Free throw line. Pull up jumper. Swish. Burgess with 13 points. Lady Tigers back the other way. Stanfield has it. Down the left side of the lane. Pull up off the glass. No good. Taylor with a rebound. And she's fouled from behind. Foul's going to be on the floor. And Republic will inbound left of the bucket. Foul on Beeson. That's 2 on her. Shanks to throw it in. Left of the basket. Looking, lobs it into Taylor. Beyond the three-point arc, hands it off to Mansker. Mansker to Stanfield. Inside, 8-footer, rolls around, falls off. Berge with a rebound. Here comes Webb City, trailing by 7. Burgess across half court, slows it up. Sawyer guards her. Around a pick, launches a long 3, won't go. Rebound to Taylor. Taylor gets it to Mansker. Burgess put up a 20-footer, wouldn't go down. Sawyer across the timeline, guarded by Burgess. Dribbles top of the key, pulls it up, comes to Kubetsky. Kubetsky. Ball, or rather, that's Shanks. Ball above the head. Shanks pulls up the dribble, goes to Sawyer. They swing it far side to Mansker. Mansker to Taylor. Taylor, turnaround jumper, 10 feet out. Off the back iron, no good. A rebound to Burgess. 5:49 left to go. Burgess across half court. Pulls up at the free throw line. Crossover dribble, backs it out again. Goes far side to Risa. Risa down low to Berge. Turnaround jumper off the glass. No good. Rebound to Beeson. Beeson puts it up wildly. Gets her own rebound. She missed that one badly. I think it might have been partially blocked. And Webb City has it back. Risa to Burgess. Left open from 3. Misses it off the back iron. Stanfield tracks down the rebound. Hands it to Sawyer. Sawyer picks up the dribble. She's in trouble. Gets it off to Mansker. Mansker to Stanfield. Dribbles around the defender. Goes down baseline right side, pulls it back out to Mansker, swings it to Sawyer, in the corner to Shanks, 3 away, good! Michaela Shanks hits the 3, timeout, Webb City! What a time for Michaela Shanks to hit the three-pointer. 5 minutes exactly left in the game, and she makes it a 10-point lead. Hit it from the far corner, wide open, and it's 46-36. Republic with the lead. And listen to the Republic crowd. Webb City had all the momentum just a couple of minutes ago, but Republic has weathered that storm, and you know there will be another one coming. Webb City with the ball, trailing by 10, 5 minutes left to go in the game. Back out on the floor of the Lady Tigers. It's Shanks, Kubetsky, Mansker, Stanfield, and Taylor on the floor for Republic. 46-36. Beeson puts up a quick 3, missed everything. and off of Stanfield, out of bounds. She was bumped from behind as she tried to reach for it, but no foul called, and instead Republic will be playing defense again. Leading by 10. Beeson took a quick three. Try to get it in along the baseline to Berge. Berge has it middle of the lane, puts it up wildly off the glass, no good. Rebound to Taylor. Outlet to Shanks. Shanks down the far sideline, pulls it back out. Goes to Stanfield on the baseline around Berge, off the glass, and good! And she's fouled. So Stanfield a chance for a three-point play. Crowd was so loud I didn't hear the whistle. 12-point lead and a chance to make it 13. Stanfield with 16 points on the way. Make it 17. Leading scorer for Republic and a 13-point lead now. 4.5 minutes left to go in the game. Now ball almost stolen away, tipped out of bounds by Stanfield. Megan Heeman tried to dump it down low on the block. Had it knocked away by Stanfield. Inbounding on the sideline. They get it in the corner. Three-pointer up by Lexi Knive is no good. Long rebound tracked down by, well, nope, out of bounds. Almost tracked down by Shanks. It was tipped first by Tori Taylor, and she was the last one to touch it before Shanks could catch up with it. So Webb City gets it back, and inbounding will be Lexi Knive. Gets it into Burgess. Burgess guarded by Kubetsky. Done a great job on Burgess tonight. She's gotten her points, as Chris Flood said she would. Three-pointer up, no good by Knive. Rebound pulled down by Burgess. Went over everybody on the weak side. Beeson has it, near corner, dribbles it up, right wing, thinks about a three, throws it away. Picked up by Mansker. Mansker one-on-one. Down the lane, off the glass, and good. Mansker with 5. It's a 15-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Burgess, 3:49 left to go. The Lady Tigers are smelling the quarterfinals. Down low, off the glass, no good. Stanfield with a rebound. Heeman missed it. Here come the Lady Tigers. They've got numbers. Kubetsky pulls it back out. Gets it to Taylor just inside the free throw line. And she misses the shot. Lady Tiger fans wanted a foul. Burgess puts up a three quickly, misses everything, and a foul call against Kubetsky. And Chris Flood throws his jacket off. He is furious at that call. And Kubetsky called for her fourth. And Burgess will shoot 3 free throws. That's the second time Webb City's gone to the free throw line to shoot 3. The first one is up and good. The jacket is off for Chris Flood. Next one is up, good. Burgess has 15. Jade Sawyer checks in. Jordan Kubetsky checks out. 3.5 minutes left to go. 13-point lead for Republic. Next one on the way, good. So Burgess hits all 3. And the lead is down to 12, 51-39, and a reach called in the backcourt. Reaching in there was Asia Bimo. And Michaela Shanks is going to go to the line. Shooting 1-1. Lady Tigers are going to have to hit their free throws tonight. 4th foul on Asia Bimo. Michaela Shanks has 3 points, and they were a big 3. They gave the Lady Tigers a 10-point lead and stopped the momentum that Webb City had at the time earlier in this quarter. First free throw up. Good. Rolled around and went in. Shanks with 4. One more coming up. On its way. Rolls around and goes. Shanks with 5. It's 53-39. Burgess quickly across half court. Puts up a 3. No good. Missed everything. Rebound to Webb City. Down inside. Megan Heeman is there to pick up the trash. 53-41. Republic beats the pressure. Mansker comes near side to Sawyer. Sawyer in the corner to Shanks. Shanks dribbles it out. 3 minutes to go. Lady Tigers lead by 12. Down on the left block to Stanfield. Back to Sawyer. Sawyer double teamed. Bounce pass down on the baseline to Stanfield. Knocked out of bounds off of Caitlin Beeson. And will stay with the Republic. Checking in Risa and BMO for Webb City. 2:50 left to go. Shanks to inbound. Left of the bucket on the baseline. Gets it in on the corner to Stanfield. To Sawyer. Back to Shanks. Shanks to Sawyer between the rings. Swings it near side. Knocked away. Picked up by Mansker and a foul called, I believe, against BMO, and that would be her 5th. BMO was going after the loose ball along with Mansker, and they called BMO for the foul, and the senior sits down, maybe for the last time. Mansker to shoot free throws. That's 8 team fouls on Webb City, so one more after this will be 1-1. Then the Lady Tigers will be shooting 2 from then on. What a difference as the season has gone on. Republic early in the season was always in foul trouble. First free throw up and good by Mansker. Seemed like they almost always had about twice as many fouls as the opposition, and almost the opposite here tonight. They've done a good job of staying out of foul trouble. Next one is good by Mansker. She's got 7. It's a 14-point lead. Burgess is bringing it across half court. Dribbles against Sawyer. Comes near side. She goes to, they go to Heeman. Heeman has the ball above her head, just inside the arc. Finally puts it on the floor. Dribbles into the lane. Left block, spin move, partially blocked by Tori Taylor. And now a second chance and a third chance by Webb City. And a foul called and a chance for a three-point play as Desiree Berge got it. Put it up. And Taylor commits the foul. So a chance for a three-point play for Berge. Stanfield sits down. And Chris Flood giving her an earful, telling her she's got to block out. Webb City had 3 cracks at the bucket that time, and that would have been a big stop for Republic. Free throw is up and good by Berge. She's got 13. Kubetsky dribbles against a double team, splits the double team, and is fouled by Risa. So the senior at 5'5" reaches in. First foul on Risa. 2:13 left to go. And shooting free throws, 1-1, is Jordan Kubetsky. Kubetsky with 4, and now with 5. Kubetsky playing with 4 fouls. Next one is up. Rolls around, won't go. Beeson with a rebound. Guarded by Kubetsky in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline. Goes in the corner to Heeman. And then to Burgess, top of the key. Burgess puts up a 23-footer. Off the back iron, no good. And falling down, it's out of bounds. Out of bounds off of Webb City, but one of the Lady Tigers took a tumble in there because she was bumped, and no foul called, but it does stay with Republic. Sawyer to Shanks. To Mansker down court, left open. Puts up a wild shot as she's trying to split 2 defenders. The defenders caught up with her, and she tried to kind of go around them, put it up underhanded, and she was fouled. Berge commits her 4th, and Mansker shoots 2. And it's 2 free throws from here on out for Republic. First one is up and no good. Hit the front iron and rolled off the side. Stanfield will check in if Mansker hits this second free throw. On the way, good. Mansker with 5 points in the quarter and 8 for the game. She sits down. Taylor, Stanfield, Shanks, Kubetsky, Sawyer in the game for Republic. Putting a little pressure full court on Republic. They get it in, and it's stolen away by Stanfield. On the floor, Beeson has it. She's rolling around, grabbed by Taylor, held ball. And alternating possession. I can't see the arrow, but I believe it goes back to Republic. Yes, it does. 13-point lead in the ball with 1:49 left to go. Shanks holds it above the head, throwing it in. Burgess guarding her. She lobs it into Taylor. Taylor grabs it and dumps it down on the free throw line to Stanfield. To Sawyer, far sideline. Lady Tigers run some clock. 1 minute, 40 seconds from the state quarterfinals. And Beeson commits the foul up top. Tried to reach in and steal it and ran into Sawyer. And so Sawyer will shoot 2 free throws. Third foul on Beeson. What a game. The Lady Tigers have really come up big today. I want to remind you, right after this, the Tigers take on Carl Junction as they'll try to win their way into the quarterfinals as well. First free throw by Sawyer up and no good. So if there's anything that has not gone well for Republic, it's been free throws tonight. They have not shot free throws very well. Sawyer with one more coming up. Sends it on its way. Good. Sawyer with just 4 points, but a 14-point lead for Republic. And in the backcourt, they get it across the timeline to Burgess. Left wing, three-pointer is blocked out of bounds by Jade Sawyer. And Webb City will keep it. 1.5 minutes left to go. And Webb City will inbound left of the bucket. Megan Heeman will throw it in. She gets it into Burgess. Burgess in the corner. Dribbles around a couple of defenders. Backs out. Puts up a three. No good off the back iron. Not a good shooting night for Burgess. And a foul in the backcourt after Shanks picks up the ball. And she'll go shoot free throws. Now it's just a matter of hitting the free throws down the stretch for Republic. Shanks goes to the line. Burgess commits her third foul. First free throw by Shanks is up and good. Shanks with 6, all in this quarter. One more coming up. On the way. Good. So 7 points tonight for Michaela Shanks. 60-44 Republic. With a big lead and 1 minute 13 left. Beeson spin move down the right side of the lane, missed the layup. That's the way it's gone for Webb City tonight. And now reaching in, a foul called against Webb City's Heeman as Mansker had grabbed the rebound. And Mansker jogs up court. She's ready to go at the free throw line. Bemo's already fouled out. Bergey's got 4. Heeman's got 4 as well. First free throw by Mansker. Rolls around and falls. Mansker and Shanks have really come up big. 2 of the 3 juniors here in the fourth quarter. Next one goes. 7 in the quarter for both Shanks and Mansker. Burgess takes a 3 again, misses it off the front iron. Rebound is fought for and a held ball again. Alternating possession this time, I believe, will go to Webb City. Under a minute left to go. 62-44. And Heeman will throw it in, left of the basket. Burgess puts up a 3 with Sawyer in her face, and she hits that one. So Burgess hits the 3, and a timeout called by Webb City. 52 seconds left to go. Republic with a 15-point lead, 62-47. Back with a final minute after this.
Flea, tick, and heartworm season is upon us. Is your pet protected? Come see us at Republic Animal Hospital for personalized treatment plans. Now open next to McAllister's in Republic. That's Republic Animal Hospital. Yoakum Automotive has been a staple in Republic since 1986. They're a full-service repair facility. They have shuttle service if you need to get to work, and they're now offering $5 off an oil change if the Tigers win tonight. Just mention the Tiger discount when you go in. You can find them online at yoakumautomotive.com. CNH Plants has a full line of bedding plants, vegetable starts, garden seed, hanging baskets, a huge selection of perennials, and roses, including knockouts. On PP Highway just west of Republic, you'll find Sherry there Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5. Also at the Battlefield Mall Farmers Market on Saturdays.
All right, we return to action. A quick foul committed by Webb City. And down to the other end again goes Republic to shoot free throws. It's going to be Kubetsky. 50.6 seconds left if you just joined us. 62-47, Republic with the lead. 50 seconds away from the state quarterfinal. Up and good by Kubetsky. Jordan Kubetsky with 6. Brooke Stanfield leads Republic with 17 points tonight. And Kubetsky hits another. She's got 7. And it's 64-47. Webb City across the timeline. To Heeman. Heeman to Burgess. Puts up a long 3, no good. And a rebound pulled down by Republic. That was Berge, rather, with a three-pointer. And Sawyer dribbles it across half court. Gets it to Argo and then Shanks. And the Lady Tigers look to run clock. And a kicked ball by Burgess. 25 seconds left to go, and now Webb City clearing its bench. And here come the Lady Tigers as well. Rachel Allen, Bailey Corneliuson, Peyton Kubetsky, Alexis Ladwood, and Haley Smith check in. And a standing ovation for the Lady Tigers as they are down to the Elite Eight. They will move on to the quarterfinals on Saturday with this win over Webb City. And Rachel Allen takes the pass inbound, and they'll just let the clock tick away. 20 seconds left to go in the game. Haley Smith to Kubetsky. Kubetsky to Allen. Comes near side, almost stolen away. Ladwood has it, hands it off. 8 seconds left to go. 5 seconds. Republic into the quarterfinals. The Lady Tigers with an impressive performance against the state-ranked Webb City Lady Cardinals. They win it 64-47, and they move into the state quarterfinals on Saturday, where they will play at noon at Bolivar against Southwest Baptist University, against either St. Francis Borgia or Marshfield. It was St. Francis Borgia leading at halftime in that game, and I'll try to get an update on that so we can find out who the Lady Tigers will be playing. But they will be playing at Southwest Baptist University in Bolivar. And now the Tigers about to take the court, and they will try to make it a sweep. And Highway 13 might be busy on Saturday with black and orange headed that direction. It will be already, but if there are 2 teams headed there instead of 1, it'll be an even more impressive caravan. Going to take a break here and tally up the scoring, and then I'll be back to go over that and maybe wrap things up on this broadcast before we have the boys game right after this break.
Severe storm season is coming soon, and Family Safe Storm Shelters is the industry leader when it comes to protecting your family against the elements. For peace of mind, there's still time to call Family Safe Storm Shelters in Republic. That's 732-SAFE or online at familysafemo.com.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, we help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Mid-Missouri Bank is currently offering a 1% money market account. That's the highest rate in the area, so you'll want to go in and check it out. Mid-Missouri Bank at the corner of Hines and Highway 60 in Republic. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it, with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Running Chicks Athletic Apparel has more than 20 chicks to choose from, including their basketball chick. You can stock up for the rest of the playoffs or even stock up for next year. And if you enter the code REPUBLIC at runningchicks.com, you get 10% off your order of shorts, shirts, hoodies, and more. Life is a race. Be comfortable.
All right. Lady Tigers are into the quarterfinals as they beat Webb City impressively 64-47. And who will they play on Saturday? Marshfield Lady Jays. How many times have those teams met in the playoffs? Marshfield comes back to beat St. Francis Borgia 53-50, and so they will face Republic at noon on Saturday in Bolivar on the campus of Southwest Baptist University. Again, Marshfield beats St. Francis Borgia 53-50, and Republic over Webb City, scoring that one 64-47. Individual scoring for Webb City, they're led by Michaela Burgess with 19, 13 for Desiree Berge, 9 for Caitlin Beeson, 3 for Lexi Knibe, and 2 for Megan Heeman. For Republic, 10 points for Mansker, 7 for Kubetsky, 1 for Logan Flood, 8 for Briley Argo, 7 for Shanks, 9 for Taylor, and 17 points to lead the way for Republic for Brooke Stanfield. She had a great game, and she really took control in the middle of the game when the Lady Tigers built that lead. But I thought the big shot was in the fourth quarter when Shanks hit that three in the corner that really stemmed the tide. Webb City had gotten on a roll, Roger Wheeler.
There seemed to be quite a bit of frustration for the Webb City Lady Cardinals when that shot went down. It did seem like a turning point. It seemed from down on the floor that Coach Flood made a concerted effort to get the ball to Stanfield, especially in the fourth quarter. It was drive, make your offense, do your driving, do your looking around, set your screens, but make sure that Brooke has something to do and make sure she touches that ball, and she did.
So big win for the Lady Tigers. They're into the quarterfinals, and as we've said all night, it's back-to-back orange and black. The Tigers on the floor warming up. They're getting set to take on Carl Junction, a team they beat earlier in the season. We'll see if this one can go as well for Republic. For now, we're going to take a break and listen to our pregame interview with Coach Trevor Fisher.
All right, correction.
Alongside Coach Trevor Fisher as we get ready for this sectional matchup with Carl Junction. And, Coach, let's look back. You've played Carl Junction before. It ended up being a relatively easy victory, but they started off pretty well and were with you after one quarter.
Yeah, I think the score was a little bit misleading because after the first quarter, I think it was a 4-point game. They came out and made some shots early, and we had a couple turnovers. They're a very dangerous offensive team. They've got multiple guys out on the floor that can score and shoot the ball, and they've got some size down low, both offensively and defensively, which can cause some problems. So they've got a great record. They're playing well right now, and I'm sure they'll have a lot of confidence coming into the game on Wednesday.
One thing that has given you, when people have been able to give you any trouble, one thing that's kind of been a common factor has been that size and maybe wingspan on the inside, and that's something, as you said, that these guys have.
Yeah, they'll cause some problems. They'll play mostly a 2-3 zone in there, and anytime the ball goes inside, they'll try to contest. We have to do a good job of not shying away from that and still attack inside, but at the same time, if they do collapse, be able to kick the ball back out and have guys on the perimeter make some shots.
If I'm remembering right, that first game was a game where the defense really started to spark things for you, and it had happened before, but it seems like that was one of the first times I remember that you really used that press to make a big difference in the game, and that kind of turned things around.
Yeah, more than anything, just to try to speed up the tempo a little bit, get them going a little bit faster than what they wanted, and getting them to shoot a little bit quicker and turn it over, and therefore leading us to easy transition buckets after misses and easy baskets after steals. So I think that's something we can definitely look at for this game as well, but at the same time, we'll have to be able to play in the half court as well.
You've had time to digest that win over Rogersville as you've looked back at it. What were you happy with maybe the most?
Probably our defense in the second half. I thought we took them out of most everything they wanted to do in that second half with all the ball screen actions, and holding Medley to, I think, 2 or 4 points there in the second half was a key. And then offensively, we did a good job of not settling and taking shots early in the possession and getting good shots each possession and being able to take care of the ball as well.
Anything that you're still I know you're always wanting to improve even this time of year, but anything that especially concerns you right now?
Well, we got to keep staying healthy with our big guys inside, and then we just got to, whatever limited practice time we have going into these games in the postseason, we just got to try to get better every single day and fix a few things offensively and defensively and keep building towards the end of the year.
You have a couple of things that you feel like you really need to do to Carl Junction to slow them down?
I think just be solid defensively, not allow dribble penetration and stop them in transition on the defensive end, and then offensively we've got to move the ball, get it reversed, attack inside out.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
I want to take a few moments to thank some sponsors on tonight's broadcast. All of these sponsors tonight have made these broadcasts throughout the playoffs possible. C&H Plants opening day is April 9th. You'll find C&H Plants open on PP Highway Monday, Wednesday, and Friday 10 to 6, and Saturday 9 to 5, and at the Battlefield Mall Farmers Market on Saturdays as well. Severe storm season is coming soon, and Family Safe Storm Shelters is the industry leader when it comes to protecting your family against the elements. For peace of mind, there's still time to call Family Safe Storm Shelters in Republic, 732-SAFE, or online at familysafemo.com. Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, we help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Mid-Missouri Bank is currently offering a 1% money market account. That's the highest rate in the area, so you'll want to go in and check it out. Mid-Missouri Bank at the corner of Hines and Highway 60 in Republic. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it, with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Running Chicks Athletic Apparel is offering a discount for our listeners. If you enter the code REPUBLIC at runningchicks.com, that's Chicks, C-H-I-C-S, runningchicks.com, you'll get 10% off your order of shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more, and a portion of their proceeds always go to the great organization Girls on the Run. Life is a race. Be comfortable. Sequiota Fitness, owned by Republic's Chris and Emily Nowlin, is Springfield's new group fitness studio. And they offer specialized high school athlete training now to pair young athletes with the exercises that will help them most in their chosen sport. It's really pretty cool. They're across from Sequiota Park, and you can call to learn more at 693-6505. Crossbreed holsters are handmade in the USA, and they come with a lifetime warranty and a 2-week try-it-free guarantee. Check them out online at crossbreedholsters.com. At Bear's All-American Sports Grill, we guarantee you'll never leave hungry. 50 different burgers, 21 wing sauces, rattle-your-soul appetizers, and 4 full pages of tantalizing American fare will toast your hankering for a good meal. That's Bear's All-American Sports Grill in Republic. Teamwork always pays, whether you're on or off the field, and that's what Empire Bank gives you every time. online and mobile banking, home and commercial loans, insurance, investments, business services, and more. Talk to Renee Rogers in Republic for more information or visit them on the web at empirebank.com. Flea, tick, and heartworm season is upon us. Is your pet protected? Come see us at Republic Animal Hospital for personalized treatment plans. Now open next to McAllister's in Republic. That's Republic Animal Hospital. Yoakum Automotive has been a staple in Republic since 1986. They're a full-service repair facility. They have shuttle service if you need to get to work, and they're now offering $5 off an oil change if the Tigers win tonight. Just mention the Tiger discount when you go in. You can find them online at yoakumautomotive.com.
Back in Nixa, 1 down, 1 to go. Lady Tigers beat Webb City 64-47. They move on to the state quarterfinals on Saturday, where they will meet Marshfield. Marshfield beat St. Francis Borgia, came from behind to do that tonight. Now the Tigers getting set to take on Carl Junction. Bulldogs, a team they beat 77-50 earlier in the season. Carl Junction playing a lot better than they were at that point, but Republic got 22 points from Cody Geiger. It was a close game. It was 10-6 in the first quarter. Carl Junction actually jumped out to a lead, but Coach Trevor Fisher called the timeout, kind of got his players to put forth a little more effort, and they pulled away from there. Again, 22 points for Cody Geiger, and 5 different Republic players scored in double figures. We're about 2.5 minutes away from tip-off, so I'm going to take another break. Rest my voice a little bit longer. We got one more game to go tonight as the Tigers look to join the Lady Tigers in the quarterfinals in Bolivar on Saturday. Back with more after this.
C&H Plants has a full line of bedding plants, vegetable starts, garden seed, hanging baskets, a huge selection of perennials, and roses including knockouts. On PP Highway just west of Republic, you'll find Sherry there Monday, Wednesday, Friday 10 to 6, and Saturday 9 to 5. Also at the Battlefield Mall Farmers Market on Saturdays. Severe storm season is coming soon, and Family Safe Storm Shelters is the industry leader when it comes to protecting your family against the elements. For peace of mind, there's still time to call Family Safe Storm Shelters in Republic. That's 732-SAFE or online at familysafemo.com.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, we help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Mid-Missouri Bank is currently offering a 1% money market account. That's the highest rate in the area, so you'll want to go in and check it out. Mid-Missouri Bank at the corner of Hines and Highway 60 in Republic. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it, with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Running Chicks Athletic Apparel has more than 20 chicks to choose from, including their basketball chick. You can stock up for the rest of the playoffs or even stock up for next year. And if you enter the code REPUBLIC at runningchicks.com, you get 10% off your order of shorts, shirts, hoodies, and more. Life is a race. Be comfortable. Seek Go to Fitness, owned by Republic's Chris and Emily Nowlin, is Springfield's new group fitness studio. And they offer specialized high school athlete training now to pair young athletes with the exercises that will help them most in their chosen sport. It's really pretty cool. They're across from Sequiota Park, and you can call to learn more at 693-6505.
And forward, 6'4" senior number 4, Cody Geiger. Now designating as the Eagles on the scoreboard here, your 19-8. District 12.
All right, you've heard the pregame introduction for the Republic Tigers. Let's go over those starting lineups. For the Tigers, it's Dylan Beckemeyer, a 6-foot senior, averaging 12 points a game, and maybe more impressive than that, averaging 6 assists per game. So really, the guy that makes the offense go for these Tigers. Brock Yoakum, a 5'11 junior. Chase Hoffman, a 6-foot senior on the inside, alongside Cody Geiger, a 6'4 senior, averaging 17 points a game, the leading scorer for these Tigers. Geiger also pulling down 7 rebounds a game. And Canyon Smith, the shooting guard, the sharpshooter who averages 14 a game. He might score 10, he might score 30. You never know when he's going to go off from long range. He's been hot lately. And the Tigers hope he is hot one more time tonight. Once again, the Lady Tigers have moved on. And we'll see if the Tigers can join them in the state quarterfinals. Both teams in one final huddle out on the court. Carl Junction, Matt McGee, a 6-foot senior, and Gage Crockett, a 6'3 senior, along with Dustin Satterley in the backcourt, a 6-foot senior. Aaron Nelson at 6'5 and Brayton Allen at 6'6 on the inside. So team with size, and those can give the Tigers trouble at times. Gage Crockett to jump center against Cody Geiger. Ball in the air, and the tip is controlled by Geiger. Geiger jumped early, but he stayed up so long that he still was able to win the tip. Canyon Smith goes to Beckemeyer between the circles. Beckemeyer guarded by McGee. Beckemeyer bounce pass in the corner to Yoakum. He bounces it down on the baseline to Geiger. Pump fake, up off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. Put back is good. And Geiger with the first 2 points of the night, 2-0 Tigers. Here comes McGee. McGee across half court, throws it to Satterley. Satterley dumps it down low and tried to hit a cutting Aaron Nelson. Instead, it went right to Geiger. They get it across half court to Canyon Smith to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer backs it out, dribbles it with the left hand, goes to Smith, right wing. Comes to Geiger, top of the key. They swing it near side to Beckemeyer. Looks inside for Hoffman, can't find him. Yoakum around a pick, top of the key, three-pointer, good. Brock Yoakum for 3, and it's 5-0 Tigers. Tigers want to shell-shock Carl Junction and disavow any thought they have of competing in this one. Gage Crockett goes to McGee, free throw line, inside, floater off the glass, won't go, but he's fouled. Blocking foul called against the Tigers, and McGee will shoot 2.
Personal foul, Charles Beckemeyer, his first team foul for the Republic. To the line to shoot 2 for the Bulldogs.
McGee with 2 free throws, the first one short. And he's got one more. Next one is good. So first point of the night for McGee and the first point for Carl Junction, and it's 5-1. Carl Junction presses. Beckemeyer dribbles it up slowly, gets it to Geiger. And Geiger back to Beckemeyer, pulls it up short of the timeline and goes across the timeline now to Geiger. Geiger dribbles it once, goes to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer, ball above the head, comes to Smith near side. He dribbles between the rings, goes near the far hash mark to Yoakum, down in the corner to Beckemeyer. To Hoffman on the right block, lobs it back out to Yoakum, tries to pass it to Smith, tipped out of bounds by Crockett, and stays with the Republic. So Beckemeyer takes the inbound pass from Yoakum. Bounces it in the corner to Smith. Smith bounces it on the baseline, stolen away by Carl Junction's Aaron Nelson. McGee the other way. In the corner to Satterley. Puts up a three, no good. Weak side rebound to Beckemeyer. Long outlet pass to Hoffman. Dribbles it once. Reverse layup, no good. And a foul called against Geiger as he flew in there looking for the rebound, but he went over the back of Aaron Nelson. Hoffman was trying to avoid the defender. He was on the right side of the bucket. Tried to cross over underneath and put it up to use the rim to guard the ball away from the defender. It didn't work. Down low now to Nelson. Turns around against Hoffman, muscles it up and in. Nelson, the first field goal of the night for Carl Junction. It's 5-3 Tigers. Beckemeyer dribbles it up court to Smith. Dumps it to Geiger. Geiger right baseline. Spin move, dribbles it once, puts it up, misses everything, out of bounds, and goes to Carl Junction. Trevor Fisher says the ball was tipped, but the officials do not agree. I'm not sure any of the officials actually saw what happened. They all looked at each other and weren't sure what to call. I don't think it was tipped. I think it was the right call. McGee crosses half court, comes near side, hands it off to Crockett. Crockett comes to Satterley, and traveling violation against Satterley. Satterley and Crockett both wearing long white sleeves. Haven't seen that. I don't know if I've ever seen that. But underneath their jerseys, long white undershirts for Satterley and Crockett. Yoakum left open from three on the right wing. Swish! Yoakum with 6 points. It's 8-3 Tigers. And they're going to have to get out and guard Yoakum. And that's going to open up Geiger in the inside. Far side to Nelson. Nelson free throw line to Allen. Back to Nelson. Nelson dribbles it, goes behind the back against Hoffman, pulls it back out. Puts up a three, bangs it home. Aaron Nelson hits a three, and it's 8-6. Republic with a 2-point lead. Just about midway through the first quarter. Canyon Smith dribbles inside the arc, hands it off to Beckemeyer, backs it out. Goes right side, crossover, and a foul called, a reach on Matt McGee as Beckemeyer worked against him. One foul now on McGee. And checking in, Cody Vogt. Beckemeyer inbounds right of the bucket. Into Yoakum, open from three. No good. Off the front iron. Tipping it around. Hoffman had position and a foul called against Carl Junction. Aaron Nelson went over Hoffman's back. Good job by Hoffman to get position on the offensive boards. Beckemeyer, left of the bucket, into Geiger. Pump fake, hook shot, good. Over the front rim. Geiger has 4. 10-6. Tigers with the lead. Vogt across half court to DeVore. And they get it to Satterley. They swing it far side to down low to Dustin Satterley. So Satterley passed it off and then went to the right block and took the pass, put it up and in, back down to a 2-point lead for the Tigers. Beckemeyer, crossover dribble into the lane, fadeaway jumper, no good, off the back iron, tracked down by Vogt. Vogt comes the other way, a chance to tie it for Carl Junction, or take the lead with a three. Satterley has it, outside, dumps it into McGee. McGee, right of the lane, puts it on the floor, stole it away. Yoakum dribbles between two defenders, and just about going to go all the way and knocked out of bounds, but they say Yoakum touched it last. Yoakum was dribbling up court with two defenders on him. One of them got a hand on it, and then Yoakum, as he tried to save it, knocked it out of bounds. So Carl Junction has it back, trailing by 2. Vogt loses the ball in the backcourt. On the floor, gives it up. Still on the floor, Geiger picks it up. Geiger's tripped from behind. And a foul called against DeVore. And Geiger went flying as he was tripped, but he gets up unhurt. Beckemeyer has it, goes to Smith. He's grabbed by the sleeve, but dumps it down low to Dylan Ramsey, who's checked into the game. He makes it in. first points for Ramsey. It's back to a 4-point lead. Ramsey, Geiger, Beckemeyer, Yoakum, and Smith, the 5 on the floor for the Tigers. Aaron Nelson, guarded by Ramsey, dribbles inside, floats it up, a blocking foul, and they count the basket. So Ramsey commits his first foul, and Nelson has 7 points and a chance to make it 8. Goes to the free throw line, leaves it short. Rebound to Smith, gets it off to Beckemeyer. 12-10 Tigers. Canyon Smith across the timeline. Double teamed. Now to Geiger at the free throw line. Splits the double team. Lays it off the glass, no good. Rolls off. Rebound to Carl Junction's Aaron Nelson. Nelson goes to Vogt. Another chance to tie for Carl Junction. 2:15 left to go in the first. Aaron Nelson, they swing it far side to Satterley. Satterley puts the ball above his head, now dribbles between the rings, comes near side to Vogt. On the sideline to DeVore. DeVore guarded by Geiger. Picks up the dribble, hands it off to McGee. McGee guarded by Beckemeyer. Under 2 to go in the first. 12-10 Tigers. Vogt. Far sideline to Nelson. Dishes to a cutting DeVore who misses the shot. Yoakum with a rebound. Bounce pass into the corner to Smith. A little too far. Smith has to save it in, and it's picked up by Vogt. Carl Junction. McGee dribbling against Beckemeyer. Inside the arc at the free throw line. Swings it top of the key. Almost knocked away by Smith. They get it to Vogt. Left wing jumper, no good by Vogt. Rebound by Yoakum. And off to Beckemeyer. A minute and a half left to go in the first quarter. Beckemeyer backs it out, slows it down. To Ramsey. Swing it to Smith. Dribbles one time, goes to Beckemeyer, far side, in front of the Carl Junction cheering section. Students for Carl Junction chanting defense. Geiger, top of the key, comes to Beckemeyer, shot fake, drives left baseline, back to Smith, open for 3, no good. Rebound to McGee. Another chance to tie or take the lead for Carl Junction. McGee gets it to Vogt. Near half court. They go to Satterley and swing it far side. Down to Satterley, cutting left side of the lane. Off the glass and in. Satterley with 4, and we're tied. 12-12. Beckemeyer to Yoakum. Yoakum just holds the ball. 27 seconds left to go. Waits for the defense to come out. Goes around a pick by Beckemeyer and now gets it to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer holds the ball on his leg. 12-12, 15 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Guarded by McGee. Down to 10 seconds left. Bounce pass to Ramsey. Ramsey to Smith. Smith bounce pass down low to Geiger and a reach around called against Vogt. 4.4 seconds left to go in the quarter. And Vogt commits the foul. First one on him. Braden Allen engaged Crockett, check back in for Carl Junction with 4.4 left. Inbounding left to the bucket on the baseline is Beckemeyer. Looking, Yoakum open from 3. No good off the front iron. Rebound to Satterley, and time expires. So a good first quarter for Carl Junction as they are in the game after 1. We go to the second quarter. We're all tied at 12.
Crossbreed holsters are handmade in the USA, and they come with a lifetime warranty and a 2-week try-it-free guarantee. Check them out online at crossbreedholsters.com. At Bear's All-American Sports Grill, we guarantee you'll never leave hungry. 50 different burgers, 21 wing sauces, rattle-your-soul appetizers, and 4 full pages of tantalizing American fare will toast your hankering for a good meal. That's Bear's All-American Sports Grill in Republic.
All right, 6 points for Brock Yoakum, 2 for Dylan Ramsey, and 4 for Cody Geiger in that first quarter. Aaron Nelson leads all scorers for Carl Junction with 7 points, 4 for Satterley and 1 for Matthew McGee. And Carl Junction with the ball to start the second quarter and a chance to take the lead. They get it to DeVore. DeVore top of the key to McGee. Just inside the arc, left side, backs it out with a dribble. Guarded by Beckemeyer. Goes far side to Satterley. Or rather, that's Gage Crockett. Crockett goes to DeVore. DeVore shot fake. Gets it off to Nelson, who puts up a three, no good. Geiger with a rebound. Here come the Tigers. Tied at 12. Beckemeyer to Yoakum, to Smith, top of the key. Puts up a three, no good. Rattles around, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Nelson. McGee looks to run. Down the middle of the lane, lays it up, fingertip roll, and good. And McGee has 3 points, and it's a 14-12 lead for Carl Junction. 7 minutes left to go in the second. Smith drives down the right side of the lane, puts it up and good, and he's fouled. Canyon Smith, the defense came out to meet him, and so he drove it around the defender, shot a little scoop shot, it went over the front iron, rolled in, and he was fouled. And the foul by DeVore is his second, so he's going to have to sit down. Smith a chance for a three-point play. Up and good. So Smith with three, and it's back to a 15-14 lead for Republic. Geiger guards Vogt, goes around him, and I believe he's going to be called for a charge. Vogt down low. Officials, well, they're going to call travel. So Hoffman was there to take the charge. I thought they were trying to decide whether it was a travel or rather a charge or a block, but instead they threw me a curve and called it a travel. So the Tigers get it back either way. No foul, though, on Vogt. Beckemeyer against the double team in the backcourt. Gets it to Yoakum at midcourt and then to Geiger. Geiger to a cutting Beckemeyer, right side of the lane, misses the layup. Hoffman battles for the rebound, pulled down though by Nelson. Gets it to Vogt. Long outlet to Satterley. Satterley puts up a long three, misses everything, but there's McGee to clean it up off the glass and in. McGee came out of nowhere. It was an air ball, and it went right to him. Back to a 1-point lead for Carl Junction, 16-15. To Smith, to Geiger. Geiger to Smith in the corner. Steps inside the arc, puts up a jumper, good. Smith has 5 in the quarter. It's 17-16 Tigers. Quickly the other way. Crockett inside, misses the shot, tipped away, picked up by Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer across half court. Dribbles into the lane, gets it to Smith, top of the key, swings it around far side to Yoakum, to Geiger in the corner. Back to Yoakum, back to Beckemeyer, top of the key, to come near side to Smith. Smith on the floor one time, bounces it down low, across the lane, Hoffman to Geiger off the glass, it's good, and he's fouled. Cody Geiger a chance for a three-point play. And the foul goes against Gage Crockett, his first. Geiger with 6 points, a chance to make it 7. It's a three-point lead for the Tigers. Now it's 4. 20-16. Jordan Kerr checks in. Cody Geiger checks out. And the Bulldogs bring it up court. Vogt guarded by Smith, loses the ball, picks it back up. He's still in the backcourt, gets it to McGee, and a timeout called by Carl Junction. Thought it might be a 10-second violation, so they quickly call a timeout. 5:34 left to go here in the second quarter. Republic leads it 20-16.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Carl Junction with the ball as we return to action. 5.5 minutes left to go in the first half. 20-16 Republic. Nelson Far side to Satterley. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Will stay with Carl Junction. Carl Junction inbounds. They get it to a cutting McGee at the free throw line. McGee around Beckemeyer, drives it up off the glass and good. And McGee with 7 points. And it's 20-18. Republic with the lead. Bounce pass down low to Smith. Back to Kerr, who's checked into the game for Republic. Kerr dribbles it twice, goes to Beckemeyer. Three-pointer up. Good. Beckemeyer in the scorebook as he drains the three, and it's a 5-point lead for the Tigers, 23-18, biggest of the night. Vogt, guarded by Smith, hands it off to Satterley. Satterley drives around a couple of defenders, puts it off the glass and in. Satterley with 6. That was too easy. Down to a 3-point lead for the Tigers. Beckemeyer gets it to Yoakum. They come to Kerr. Kerr dribbles into the free throw line, picks it up. Fadeaway jumper is no good off the front iron. And a rebound to Nelson. Gets it to Vogt. Vogt across the timeline. Slowed down by Smith. Backs it out. Goes to Nelson, top of the key. Guarded by Hoffman. Nelson hits a cutting. Satterley lays it up with the fingertips and in. And Satterley with 8. And it's down to a 1-point lead. And Trevor Fisher not happy. 4:04 left to go here in the second quarter, and it's 23-22 Tigers. All right, back to action. Republic with the ball, leading by 1, 23-22. Kerr goes to Beckemeyer. Far side, down in the corner to Yoakum. Yoakum looks inside, instead goes to Kerr. They swing it near side to Kenyon Smith. Smith back to Kerr, near half court. Bounce pass to Beckemeyer at the free throw line. Back to Kerr, puts up a 3. Rattles around, it goes down. Jordan Kerr with 3, and it's back to a 4-point lead, 26-22. Nelson has it, goes far sideline, ball tipped up in the air and picked up by Vogt. Lucky break by Carl Junction as Vogt drives it in, misses his shot, rebound to Yoakum. Gets it to Beckemeyer, here he comes, free throw line, pull-up jumper, swish. Dylan Beckemeyer with 5. And it's a 6-point lead suddenly for Republic, 28-22. Vogt in the corner to Satterley. Down low to Nelson. Nelson off the glass too hard. Rebound to Yoakum. Tigers look to run. Geiger down the lane. Floating. Right-handed hook is good. Cody Geiger gives the Tigers an 8-point lead just like that. And timeout Carl Junction. 2:50 left to go in the half. 30-22 Republic.
Want to take a few moments to thank some sponsors on tonight's broadcast. All of these sponsors tonight have made these broadcasts throughout the playoffs possible. C&H Plants opening day is April 9th. You'll find C&H Plants open on PP Highway Monday, Wednesday, and Friday 10 to 6, and Saturday 9 to 5, and at the Battlefield Mall Farmers Market on Saturdays as well. Severe storm season is coming soon, and Family Safe Storm Shelters is the industry leader when it comes to protecting your family against the elements. For peace of mind, there's still time to call Family Safe Storm Shelters in Republic, 732-SAFE, or online at familysafemo.com. Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, we help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Mid-Missouri Bank is currently offering a 1% money market account. That's the highest rate in the area, so you'll want to go in and check it out. Mid-Missouri Bank at the corner of Hines and Highway 60 in Republic. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it, with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Running Chicks Athletic Apparel is offering a discount for our listeners. If you enter the code REPUBLIC at runningchicks.com, that's chicks, C-H-I-C-S, runningchicks.com, you'll get 10% off your order of shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more, and a portion of their proceeds always go to the great organization Girls on the Run. Life is a race. Be comfortable.
All right, as we return to action, a quick three by Satterley at Carl Junction's end, cuts it to 5, and then down at the other end, Cody Geiger gets fouled on the way up and misses the first free throw. So one more coming up for Cody Geiger as it was a shooting foul. Tigers lead it 30-25, 2:21 left to go in the second quarter. And the next one up and good. Geiger with 10 points here in the game. Across the timeline comes Nelson to Satterley, down low on the block. Easy shot, up and good by Braden Allen. And the Tigers letting Carl Junction score much too easily, 31-27. Defense not there for the Tigers in this one so far. Kerr walks. Kerr dribbled inside, tried to pick it up and pass it off, but he lost the handle. And before he could get rid of it, he took an extra step. Under 2 minutes left to go and a 4-point lead for the Tigers here in the first half, and a foul in the backcourt against Kerr. And Ramsey's going to check back in for Republic. So a chance to cut into the 4-point lead for Carl Junction. They go to McGee. McGee dribbles near side, dumps it down low to Nelson. Guarded by Yoakum, puts it up and in. Aaron Nelson has 9, down to a 2-point lead for the Tigers. Beckemeyer goes to Yoakum, back to Beck in the corner, down low to Geiger, back to Smith. Open three, rolls around and goes down. Canyon Smith, his first 3 of the night. And it's back to a 5-point lead. Seems like every time Carl Junction gets close, Republic hits a 3 or goes on a little mini run to spread the lead back out again. It's 5 now, 34-29. McGee on the baseline, drives against Ramsey, puts it up over him and in. Nice shot by McGee. Had Ramsey in his face with his arms extended, but just shot it over him. 1 minute left in the half. 34-31 Tigers. Canyon Smith dribbles once, comes to Yoakum. Yoakum to Smith, far sideline. Shot fake, bounce pass to Geiger, back to Smith. Dribbles it, back to Geiger. Geiger puts it up. No, decides not to, and then he goes up off the glass. Had 2 guys hanging on him and still got it to go. Great move by Geiger. 36-31 Tigers. 35 seconds left to go here in the first half. Down in the corner to Satterley. They go to Nelson. Nelson drives left side, rolls it up over the front iron and in. Aaron Nelson with 11. 36-33. Carl Junction is in it. And now the confidence starts to build as we go to halftime very soon. 10 seconds left in the half. Beckemeyer calls the play. Down to 7 seconds left. Dribbles right side, baseline, puts it up. Floater, he's fouled. No good on the shot, but he will go to the free throw line with 3 seconds left. And 3 seconds, plenty of time for the Bulldogs to drive the length of the court after these free throws. Beckemeyer at the line. He's got 5. Now he's got 6. He hits the first. Averaging 12 a game, and he's got 6 at halftime. Geiger checks out. Hoffman checks in for the Tigers. One more coming up for Beckemeyer. Up, good. 7 points in the quarter for Beckemeyer. He's going to sit down. And 3.1 seconds left. Length of the court to go for Carl Junction. Nelson to throw it in. It's Kerr, Fortner, Ramsey, Hoffman, and Yoakum into the game to play defense on this last possession. Nelson gets it into Satterley. Satterley to McGee across half court, puts up a 25-footer, banks off the front iron, and falls out. Hit the backboard, hit the front iron, and then fell over the side. And so at halftime, Carl Junction has to feel pretty good about where they are after losing by 27 earlier in the season to Republic. They've got it, a 5-point game at the break. At halftime, it's Republic 38, Carl Junction 35. Back with more after this.
CNH Plants has a full line of bedding plants, vegetable starts, garden seed, hanging baskets, a huge selection of perennials, and roses, including knockouts. On PP Highway just west of Republic, you'll find Sherry there Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5. Also at the Battlefield Mall Farmers Market on Saturdays. Severe storm season is coming soon, and Family Safe Storm Shelters is the industry leader when it comes to protecting your family against the elements. For peace of mind, there's still time to call Family Safe Storm Shelters in Republic at 732-SAFE or online at familysafemo.com.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Back at Nixa at halftime, state sectional action. Republic leads Carl Junction 38-33. I think in the first game, the girls' game, a 5-point lead for Republic, you felt pretty good about. 5-point lead for Republic here against Carl Junction, a team they beat by 27 earlier in the season. Not feeling so great, Roger Wheeler.
No, that's for sure. It's kind of an odd situation because every time I would look up at the scoreboard, I would expect to see Republic up by double digits. They played that kind of a first half, and yet Carl Junction found a way to continue to stay in the game no matter what Republic seemed to do. Good first half, a lot of up and down basketball, and a lot of good shots going back and forth, a lot of good athletes out there on the floor at the same time. But Republic's shooting well, and I think that'll come to be a good thing in the second half for them.
I think Trevor Fisher's probably talking to them about defense. They gave up a lot of easy buckets, either not getting back quite quick enough or Carl Junction not running much of an offensive set. They're down court so quick, and one pass to half court, another pass down low, and they're there with an easy bucket. And they got a lot of easy looks in the first half.
And they can score a lot of points, with the three-point shot. So you really don't want to be in a situation where a three-pointer can get you, 3 possessions. You're only down by 8 points, and you could be in a dangerous situation. Satterley hits too many shots, and you got to make sure that you have a big enough lead to control that, or you got to control him. So you got to decide which way you want to go with that.
Yeah, let's look at scoring in the first half. It was pretty balanced for Carl Junction, their big three, with most of the scoring. Satterley had 11, Nelson had 11, and McGee had 9. For Republic, also pretty balanced. 12 points for Cody Geiger, 8 of those in the second quarter. Canyon Smith had 8, all in the second quarter. And Dylan Beckemeyer had 7, all in the second quarter. 6 for Brock Yoakum, all of those were in the first. And Dylan Ramsey with 2 points. And 3 points for Jordan Kerr. He had 1 3-pointer. So 12 points, the leading scorer for Republic, Cody Geiger, and 11 points each for Satterley and Nelson. And Roger Wheeler showing me the score of the Marshfield-Borgia game, and the Marshfield boys leading Borgia 31-28. Boy, I looked at that matchup, and I thought the Borgia Well, I thought really Borgia would win both of those games. The Marshfield girls have already advanced to the quarterfinals, where they will play the Lady Tigers, and now the Marshfield boys ahead of Borgia at halftime. So we could end up seeing, conceivably, Republic Marshfield, and wouldn't that be crazy to have both of those teams represented in both games?
Probably 3 teams you didn't expect to see there out of those 4. I think the Republic boys would be a team you would expect to see there, but definitely not the Marshfield boys. They're on a run. And then on the girls' side, I don't think at the first of the year either one of us honestly would have said Republic against Marshfield in that game. So, you get 3 out of the 4 that you don't expect. That's why they play the games in high school basketball, huh?
That is a cliche warning against you, because that was the cliche. I would say that I always pick Republic to be at least in the quarterfinals. It's just as a matter of course, so I don't know what you're talking about. But, yeah, the girls are in the quarterfinals, and the boys will try to join them with one more half of basketball. They lead Carl Junction 38-33 at halftime. We'll be back with more after this break.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, we help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Mid-Missouri Bank is currently offering a 1% money market account. That's the highest rate in the area, so you'll want to go in and check it out. Mid-Missouri Bank at the corner of Hines and Highway 60 in Republic. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it, with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Running Chicks Athletic Apparel has more than 20 chicks to choose from, including their basketball chick. You can stock up for the rest of the playoffs or even stock up for next year. And if you enter the code REPUBLIC at runningchicks.com, you get 10% off your order of shorts, shirts, hoodies, and more. Life is a race. Be comfortable. Sequiota Fitness, owned by Republic's Chris and Emily Nowlin, is Springfield's new group fitness studio. And they offer specialized high school athlete training now to pair young athletes with the exercises that will help them most in their chosen sport. It's really pretty cool. They're across from Sequiota Park, and you can call to learn more at 693-6505. Crossbreed holsters are handmade in the USA, and they come with a lifetime warranty and a 2-week try-it-free guarantee. Check them out online at crossbreedholsters.com. At Bear's All-American Sports Grill, we guarantee you'll never leave hungry. 50 different burgers, 21 wing sauces, rattle-your-soul appetizers, and 4 full pages of tantalizing American fare will toast your hankering for a good meal. That's Bear's All-American Sports Grill in Republic.
All right, back in Nixa, halftime winding down. Both teams on the court for their warm-ups, and the Tigers with a 38-33 lead as they try to join the Lady Tigers in the state quarterfinals on Saturday in Bolivar on the campus of SBU. Thanks to Roger Wheeler for joining me at halftime to talk things over. While we've got a little time, I just want to encourage you to thank the businesses you see listed as you're listening to the game. Above and below that player that you're using to listen to the game, all of those businesses are linked there, and all of those businesses are sponsoring this broadcast and making it possible to bring you every game live. So if you see those business owners around town, thank them. Tell them you listen to the game and thank them for their support of Republic Tiger Sports. About a minute and a half left to go here at halftime, and Republic has 16 minutes of play left. We'll see what happens. In that first game against Carl Junction, the first quarter was similar to this first half. Carl Junction stayed with them, but then Republic really started picking up the intensity on defense, and it pulled away then and ended up with 5 players in double figures. Not too late for that to happen, but it's starting a little bit later than it did the first time. That game in Republic, and, of course, this one on a neutral court here at Nixa. Again, a great job by the Republic fans tonight as they have turned out in droves. About 2/3 of the gym here at Nixa filled up with black and orange. Of course, the Webb City fans who watched the girls' game have mostly gone home, and they've been replaced by Carl Junction Bulldog fans. And those Bulldog fans really taking up only about a third of the gym. So Republic on the floor. Here comes Carl Junction, and Republic will have the ball first, leading this one by 5 as we start the second half. 38-33 Tigers. Canyon Smith inbounds to Beckemeyer, and he dribbles it at half court. He's guarded by McGee. Goes to Hoffman, hits a cutting Smith down the left side of the lane. Layup is good. Canyon Smith with 10 points, and a set play out of the break gives the Tigers an easy bucket. 40-33, 7-point lead. McGee guarded by Beckemeyer. Dribbles baseline, cut off by Hoffman, off the glass, no good, and a foul is going to be called. I don't know who they're going to call it on. The officials conversing a blocking foul against Hoffman. Hoffman got over there a little bit late. And so Hoffman commits his first foul. Hoffman unofficially has the school record now for taking charges in a season. He has been on the floor a lot, usually with someone on top of him. First free throw won't go down for McGee. So he's got one more coming up. Seven and a half left to go in the third quarter. Next free throw is up and good. So McGee hits that one. He's got 10. And it's down to a 6-point lead for the Tigers. Beckemeyer lobs it into Hoffman in the backcourt. A little full court pressure again. Hoffman dribbles it a couple of times, hands it off to Yoakum, who brings it across the timeline. Around a pick from Beckemeyer, and now gets it to Beckemeyer on the in at midcourt, the Nixa logo. To Hoffman, top of the key, swings it to Beckemeyer. Far side, beyond the arc, ball above the head. Smith, top of the key, dumps it down to Hoffman, middle of the lane, floater no good. Battle for the rebound, pulled down by Gage Crockett of Carl Junction. Gets it to McGee. McGee across half court. And zone defense now for Republic. They go far side to Satterley. Comes near side to Crockett. Crockett back to McGee near half court. Under 7 to go in the third. 6-point lead for the Tigers. Crockett has it. Goes to Satterley. Satterley between the rings to McGee. Bounce pass down low to Nelson on the left block. Muscles it up against Hoffman. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds. Saved in by Nelson, but picked up by Beckemeyer. Tigers look to run. Floater in the lane, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Crockett. Wild shot by Beckemeyer. And down the other way, McGee in the lane. Runs over Brock Yoakum. No call. Misses the first shot. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. Trevor Fisher wanted a charging foul, but they don't get the call. And it's down to a 4-point lead again. 6:09 left to go in the third. Smith has it to Geiger, top of the key. Geiger to Beckemeyer near side. Looks inside, right block to Hoffman. Hoffman dribbles it once, twice, goes to Smith. 15-footer away, rolls around, won't go. Hoffman had it and then knocked away, out of bounds off of Hoffman. And Carl Junction gets it back, trailing only by 4. The Bulldogs staying in it and building confidence as they go. McGee, bounce pass, far sideline to Satterley, down low to Nelson. Turns around, puts it up off the glass and in. Working against Hoffman. Nelson with 13 points, and it's a 2-point lead for Republic. 40-38. Beckemeyer calls the play. Bounces it to Hoffman. Hoffman goes to Beckemeyer. Drives right baseline, loses the handle, dishes off underhanded. Stolen away by Carl Junction, then knocked away by Yoakum. Picked up by Smith. Back to Beckemeyer. 3-pointer up. No good. Left it short. McGee with a rebound. Carl Junction looks to run 1-on-3 right down the middle of the lane. A floater and a blocking foul against Brock Yoakum. A chance for a 3-point play. Official said Yoakum was moving. Republic fans don't like it. But we are tied, and McGee a chance to give Carl Junction a second half lead. McGee with 5 in the quarter, and now 6. And Carl Junction leads it 41-40 with 5:08 left to go in the third. What an unexpected quarter, 2.5 quarters of basketball. Yoakum puts up a three, hits it. Yoakum answers with a three. He's got 3 trays in the game, and it's back to a 2-point lead for the Tigers. 4:54 left to go. Trevor Fisher calls timeout. Tigers lead Carl Junction 43-41. Back with more after this.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Well, certainly not what was expected here, as the Tigers have only a 2-point lead over Carl Junction in the third quarter after winning by 27 earlier in the season. Down low to Nelson, Carl Junction. Nelson misses the shot too long. Rebound pulled down by Geiger, tipped away by Carl Junction. Nelson stayed down there. Geiger tried to get it off to Beckemeyer, but it was knocked out of bounds. And that gives Carl Junction, they don't get the ball, but they get a chance to set up the full court pressure. 4.5 minutes left to go in the third. 43-41, Republic with the lead. Yoakum has the ball, dribbles far sideline to Smith, puts up a three, no good. Rebound to Nelson, hands it off to McGee. Here comes Carl Junction, another chance to tie. McGee working on Beckemeyer. Dribbles baseline. Goes up, has it partially blocked, picked up by Beckemeyer. I think it was Smith that got a hand on it. Beckemeyer dribbles up court, comes top of the key, swings it near side to Yoakum, down low to Geiger, reach around by Nelson. Foul called on Nelson down low. Nelson didn't like that call. Nelson commits his third foul, and so that could be big. He's got 13 points and has been a real presence inside on both ends of the floor. Beckemeyer right of the bucket to Smith. Has the shot blocked. Satterley got in there and blocked it away. Saved it in bounds to McGee. Middle of the lane. Goes around Ramsey, who's checked in. Misses his shot. Goes up again. Gets it back. And then tries to save it in bounds. Stolen by Ramsey. Tigers have it. Leading by 2. 3:44 left to go in the third. Beckemeyer into the lane. No look pass to Ramsey. Pump fake. Up off the glass and in. Dylan Ramsey has 4, and it's a 4-point lead for the Tigers. Nelson, left side, goes top of the key to Satterley to McGee at the free throw line, guarded by Yoakum. Zone defense, little 3-2 zone for Republic. They go top of the key to Satterley. Satterley dribbles it far side and then comes back near side to DeVore. Down low to a cutting Satterley, who puts it up and in. Banked it home. He's got 13. It's back to a 2-point lead, 45-43. Beckemeyer across half court, bounces it to Ramsey at the free throw line. Ramsey comes near side, beyond the arc to Beckemeyer. Around a pick from Geiger. Jumper inside the arc, no good, leaves it short. Geiger saves it in, but picked up by Nelson. Gets it off to McGee. Carl Junction looks to run. 1-on-3. They go back out. The Satterley long three is no good. Ramsey with a rebound. Yoakum, outlet to Smith. Smith doesn't have numbers, but he's going to drive it all the way in, off the glass, and good. Smith gives the Tigers a 4-point lead. 2:25 left to go in the third. Carl Junction, what a game. Down low again to Satterley. Banks it up, no good. Misses the putback, and the rebound to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer dribbles behind the back, gets around Vogt. Comes across the timeline. 4-point lead in the ball for the Tigers. 47-43. Yoakum to Geiger, top of the key. Thinks about a three, decides not to. Goes far side to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer to Smith, top of the key, shot fake. Comes near side to Yoakum. In the corner, three away. No good. Rebound by Nelson. To Vogt. 1:48 left to go in the third. McGee at the timeline. Dribbles between the legs. Guarded by Beckemeyer. and now goes to DeVore. DeVore picks it up, comes to Vogt. They swing it near side to Satterley. Dustin Satterley with 13 points to Vogt. Down in the corner to DeVore. Skip pass near side to Nelson. Drives against Ramsey, and he's fouled on the floor. No shot. It's going to be the third team foul against Republic, and I believe it's going to be on Ramsey. Dylan Ramsey second. He checks out. Hoffman checks back in. McGee inbounds, left of the bucket. Goes into DeVore, puts up a three, no good. Hoffman blocks out and has it picked up by Nelson as he couldn't keep Nelson away from the ball. DeVore now drives left baseline, puts up a floater, no good. Geiger with a rebound. Tigers have numbers, look to run. Beckemeyer pulls it out. 3-point arc, skip pass to Smith, bounce pass down low to Hoffman. Hoffman on the baseline, into Geiger in the lane. Turnaround jumper, he's pushed from behind as he was going up with it. And we'll see if they call that a shooting foul. It is a shooting foul, and going to the line is Geiger. Foul goes against DeVore, his third. The 6-foot sophomore commits the foul in the lane, and Geiger, with 12 points, has not scored in the second half. First one is up and good. Geiger with 13. 5-point lead for the Tigers. Right where it was at halftime. Each team has scored 10 here in this third quarter. Geiger has one more. It's on its way, and it's good. So Geiger with 14. And with less than a minute to go in the third, it's 49-43. Nelson has it stolen away. Pass intercepted by Geiger. Slams it home! Geiger with a two-handed dunk. And that ignites the crowd. Timeout, Carl Junction. 44 seconds left to go in the third. 51-43 Tigers. Cody Geiger stepped in front of a pass near midcourt, was unimpeded to the bucket, and threw it down with both hands to send the Republic crowd to its feet and give the Tigers an 8-point lead, 51-43. That was big. And so Carl Junction calls timeout. Kyle Williams wants to talk things over with his players and try not to let this thing get out of hand. The Bulldogs have done a great job tonight of not letting the Tigers get off on one of their little runs that has put away so many games. And so with 44 seconds left to go in the third, Cody Geiger makes it an 8-point lead. We'll see what happens from here, but that has the feeling right now of a play that could turn out to be a huge momentum swing for the Tigers. 2/3 of the gym rose to their feet when Geiger went to the bucket and threw it down. Kyle Williams is not happy about something and yelling at one of the officials on the sideline. Well, there's a technical foul called, apparently, because now Smith goes to the free throw line and it's a free throw. So Kenyon Smith shooting technical fouls, and that is what has Kyle Williams so upset. I'm going to see if I can find out what happened here. Well, nobody's sure up here what happened, but that is a momentum swing as Smith hits 2 free throws, and the Tigers get it back. 37 seconds left to go. It's a 10-point lead. Geiger into the lane and a walk called against Geiger, and Trevor Fisher not happy with that. I don't think he walked either. He's got long legs, and he can go a long way without moving the pivot foot. And the whistle blew, I think, before he moved it. Under 30 to go, 10-point lead for the Tigers. Nelson has it, left wing, guarded by Hoffman. Stolen away by Yoakum. He's going to go all the way. Has it knocked away at the other end and out of bounds off of Carl Junction. Yoakum stepped in front of a pass. Looked like he was going to go in for a layup, but coming from behind and knocking it away, I believe that was Satterley who caught up with him. Tigers have it, though, with 19 seconds left to go in the quarter. And a timeout called by Kyle Williams. He wants to talk things over again. He is not happy about something, but he calls a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here because it's a short timeout. So that's two possessions in a row that the Tigers have stepped in front of a pass out near the top of the key, intercepted it, and gone in for a layup or a dunk in Cody Geiger's case. Geiger hit it. There was a technical foul called at that point. I couldn't see everything that was happening down there because the fans were standing up in front of me. Coming out of that timeout then, Smith hit 2 free throws. That made the lead 10. And then Brock Yoakum with a steal and goes to the other end. Not fouled, but has the ball knocked out of bounds, and Republic has it, inbounding along the baseline, right of the bucket. So the official talking with Kyle Williams at the other end now for Carl Junction, and now the ball handed to Beckemeyer, lobs it into Yoakum. And Yoakum's going to hold it and get it back to Beckemeyer with 16 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Nice little run by the Tigers here, working on McGee. Beckemeyer picks it up, crossover dribble, down under 10 to go. And a timeout called by Trevor Fisher. Didn't like the way things were unfolding there with 8.2 left in the quarter. Trevor Fisher wants to talk things over. 53-43. Want to thank some sponsors. Teamwork always pays, whether you're on or off the field, and that's what Empire Bank gives you every time. Online and mobile banking, home and commercial loans, insurance, investments, business services, and more. Talk to Renee Rogers in Republic for more information, or visit them on the web at empirebank.com. And Republic Animal Hospital now offering complete pet care for all life stages for your pets, from puppies and kittens to seniors. Let them care for your pets like their own. Republic Animal Hospital, now open next to McAllister's. I've been in there. It's a nice facility. Take your own pet in and check it out. They've also got full dental care, so great opportunity to check out Republic's newest veterinary clinic. It's Republic Animal Hospital next to McAllister's. Tigers have it with 8 seconds left, and Brock Yoakum throwing it in. Gets it into Beckemeyer. Tigers a 10-point lead. Beckemeyer inside the arc. Tries to find Smith. Can't. Goes to Yoakum. Yoakum, shot fake. 3 away. Good! At the buzzer! And it counts! Brock Yoakum hits the 3, and the lead is 13. 56-43. The Tigers over Carl Junction. They are 1 quarter away from a trip to the state quarterfinals.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
$16 points for Cody Geiger, 14 for Canyon Smith, 12 for Brock Yoakum on 4 threes. Yoakum hits the 3 to end the third quarter. The ball was in the air as the buzzer went off, and the Tigers lead by 13. Biggest lead of the night for Republic. 8 minutes away from joining the Lady Tigers in the state quarterfinals. Vogt pulls up the dribble, goes to Satterley. Beyond the arc, back to Vogt. Down in the corner to McGee, drives baseline. Bounce pass across court to Satterley, puts up a 3, it's short. Rebound pulled down by Nelson, goes up strong and hits it. Nelson grabbed that rebound, and that was big. Cuts the lead back down to 11, 56-45. Yoakum working on Vogt in the backcourt. Stop and go dribble across half court, bounce pass to Smith. Tigers going to run a little clock, 7.5 minutes left to go. Lady Tigers are already in the quarterfinals. They won by 17 over Webb City, 64-47. Geiger to Beckemeyer. to Yoakum in the corner. To Smith. Smith on the floor. Inside to Hoffman. Hoffman at the free throw line. Throws it back out to Beckemeyer. Again, Tigers running clock. 7-10. Around a pick from Geiger. Beckemeyer. Bounce pass to Geiger down the middle of the lane. Misses the shot. On the floor. Picked up by Carl Junction's Crockett. Crockett comes to Vogt. Vogt across the timeline. Crossover dribble down to McGee. Drives baseline. Stop. Jump stop in the lane. Puts it up and in. 17 points for McGee. And not going away, Carl Junction. Down to a 9-point lead, 56-47. In the corner to Smith. Bounce pass down low to Geiger. Turnaround jumper. Good, and he's fouled. Cody Geiger floated in the air, let the contact come to him, and used the wrist to flip it up over the rim. He's got 18 points and a chance to make it more. Back to an 11-point lead. Shot is up and good. Geiger with 19, 59-47. Across half court comes Vogt. Crossover dribble, down low to McGee. Left block, reverse layup up and good. Too easy for McGee. He's got 19 now. He and Geiger both with 19 points. 6:18 left to go in the game. Down to a 10-point lead, 59-49. Smith fakes a three-pointer, drives middle of the lane, floater blocked from behind, saved inbounds by Nelson. Loses the handle though, Smith picks it up, misses the shot. Nelson grabs the rebound. Trevor Fisher wanted a foul on that one. Down at the far end of the court, stolen away by Yoakum, saved inbounds back to Geiger. Long outlet pass intercepted by Yoakum. Comes across half court, left side of the lane, off the glass, rolls around, won't go. Nelson picks it up, hands it off to Vogt. A lot of wild action there in that segment. Nelson gets away with the travel, drives middle of the lane, and is called for a foul. Or no, not. They say the Tigers fouled him, rather. Blocking foul inside, called against Chase Hoffman. 2 fouls now on Hoffman. Nelson goes to the line. Nelson with 15 points. First one is up and good. So Nelson now has 16. Lead is down to 9 for Republic. Next one up, and no good. Left it short. Geiger with a rebound. Dishes to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer to Geiger at half court. To Yoakum. Yoakum thinks about a bounce pass down low. Instead, hit it to cutting Geiger. A floater up and good from 5 feet. Geiger with 5 in the quarter, 21 in the game. 61-50 Tigers. In the corner to Nelson, down low to McGee. McGee puts it up, good, and he's fouled. McGee left open on the left block, and that's exactly where Carl Junction's gone the last 3 possessions. Used good body control. Smith commits his first foul. And McGee has 6 in the quarter, 21 in the game. Geiger and McGee trading buckets. Free throw up and good by McGee. So 61-53. In the backcourt, the Tigers working against full court pressure. Yoakum gets it across the timeline, bounces it to Smith. Smith harassed on the far sideline, gets it to Yoakum. Yoakum comes to Beckemeyer. 5 minutes exactly left to go in the game. Tigers leading by 8. Smith to Yoakum. Left open from 3, fakes his shot, dribbles inside the arc, then backs it out. Bounce pass to Beckemeyer, top of the key. Holds on to it, comes near side to Smith. Smith to Geiger. Geiger, top of the key, swings it far side to Beckemeyer. Looks inside, goes to Geiger just inside the arc. Top of the circle. They go to Yoakum. Yoakum between the rings, comes near side to Smith. Smith drives baseline, then backs it back out. Goes to Hoffman. Hoffman far side to Beckemeyer. Tigers running clock down to 4.5 left to go. 8-point lead for the Tigers. Beckemeyer inside the arc. Dishes to Yoakum. Yoakum to Beckemeyer. Left wide open. Puts up a 3. Missed everything. Carl Junction with a rebound. Dustin Satterley. Satterley goes to McGee at the free throw line. And he's fouled out front as he went to drive down the lane. And a reach in.
on charge of Dylan Beckmeyer, his second 16th foul for Republic.
Beckemeyer commits the foul, and inbounding to Nelson is Carl Junction. Nelson has it in the corner, dribbles it inside, dishes back behind him. Three-pointer from the corner is away, and good by Satterley. So Satterley cuts the lead back down to 5. Carl Junction will not go away. Smith has it. Free throw line extended left side. Jump stop down the lane. Off the glass and good, and he's fouled. Kenyon Smith, big play. Boy, it seems like Kenyon Smith comes up big every time the Tigers need a big bucket. Stop the momentum. He did it that time. Goes to the line. Shoots the free throw. Leaves it short. 63-56. 7-point lead. Carl Junction with 3:33 left to go here in the game. Much closer than last time. Carl Junction trying to pull off a huge upset against the number 1 team in the state. Three-pointer is up by Nelson. No good. Geiger with a rebound. Yoakum takes it from him. Outlet pass to Smith. Smith pulls it up. Beckemeyer is going to hold the ball now and run clock near half court. 3:11 down in the corner to Smith. Smith drives baseline, goes around his man. Pump fake, off the glass, no good. Tipped by Hoffman, kept alive on the floor once. Pump fake, puts it up, off the glass, in, and he's fouled. Chase Hoffman gets the bucket, his first points of the night, and what big ones they are. Good body control as he got the defender in the air, and Braden Allen landed on top of him. Free throw, though, no good. 65-56, 9-point lead, and Carl Junction wants a timeout. Under 3 minutes to go, 2:59 left to go in the game. Republic 65, Carl Junction 56. What a game this has been. Carl Junction fans on their feet to the left. Republic fans on their feet to the right. Both teams in their huddles. Republic right in front of me. And far end of the court, Carl Junction in their huddle. That's where they're shooting. Republic shooting right in front of me. Tigers in their black road uniforms. Carl Junction in the white. Final instructions from Trevor Fisher, and we are just about ready to go here. Final 3 minutes of this one. Here we go. 3 minutes left. 65-56 Tigers. Trying to get to the state quarterfinals and keep defense of their state championship alive. Nelson working against Hoffman. They go to McGee at the free throw line, guarded by Beckemeyer. Drives right side, down in the corner to Vogt. Puts up a three, rolls all the way around and won't go. Rebound tipped and picked up by Geiger. And the Tigers have it, leading by 9. Yoakum, guarded by Vogt, near half court. Gets a little separation, then bounces it to Geiger, back to Yoakum. Goes far side to Beckemeyer. 2:18 left to go. Smith has it, bounces it to Geiger. They come near side now to Beckemeyer along the sideline. Guarded by Vogt to Yoakum between the circles. Swings it far side to Yoakum, to Hoffman top of the key. Comes to Yoakum around a pick. Yoakum steps up to the three-point arc. Double team now and gets rid of it. Goes over to Beckemeyer. Top of the circle, down to Geiger, and then back up to Beckemeyer. Tigers running clock. Under 2 minutes left to go. Vogt guarding Yoakum near side, and a foul called on Vogt. He reached in on Yoakum, and that's going to be 1-1 coming up for Brock Yoakum. Yoakum has 12 points on 4 3-pointers. And he tries to build on a 12-point night. First one is up and good. Well, Canyon Smith's the outside shooter on this team, but I don't know if I'd rather have anybody at the free throw line than Brock Yoakum. And the next one's on the way, and he hits it. Nothing but net on both of those for Yoakum. He's got 14. I was afraid I was going to jinx him there, but he hit them both. And Carl Junction wants to strike quickly. They go down low to McGee under the bucket and gets it to go. Nice body control by McGee. He took the pass underneath the backboard and had to reach back to get it to go, and somehow he banked it in. 67-58, a minute and a half to go. Tigers with the lead. Smith across the timeline. Tigers continue to run clock, be very deliberate. They're going to make Carl Junction foul him. Yoakum's going to hang on, and Voigt's going to foul him again. So Yoakum going to go to the line again and shoot 1-and-1 again. 18 fouls on Carl Junction. 4 fouls now on Cody Voigt. The Lady Tigers beat Webb City 64-47. That one was surprisingly easy for the Lady Tigers. And the Tigers winning by 11, 68, or rather by 9, 67-58. Now they're going to say that's 5 fouls on Voigt, so he has fouled out of the game. 9-point lead for the Tigers. I was saying that's relatively difficult compared to, I think, what everybody expected after winning by 27 earlier in the year. But Brock Yoakum steps to the line and hits the next one, so he's hit 3 in a row here in the fourth quarter. The lead is 10, and now 11. Brock Yoakum has stepped up and drained the free throws when it had to happen. Still an 11-point lead. McGee at the top of the key, goes far side, right wing, three-pointer up by DeVore and good. John DeVore drains the three. It's 69-61, and timeout called by Trevor Fisher. 1:07 left to go, an 8-point lead for the Tigers, and Trevor Fisher wants to talk things over. We'll keep it right here. What a crazy game. It was 12-12 after one. The Tigers built a lead to 38-33 at halftime. The third quarter, they really got a little separation there and made it 56-43. But Carl Junction would not go away. And they've got the deficit down to 8. And Republic will have the ball when we come out of the timeout. I'll let you listen to the Republic cheer squad. All right, here we go. 1:07 left. Tigers trying to make it to the state quarterfinals. They'll just need to hit their free throws and hang on to the ball down the stretch. And a foul called before the ball's even thrown in bounds. A holding foul, I think, against DeVore. John DeVore commits his 4th foul, and now going to the free throw line is going to be Brock Yoakum. So Yoakum was trying to cut to the ball, and Yoakum with a chance to hit a couple more free throws. 9 fouls against Carl Junction, so from here on out it'll be the double bonus. And the Tigers will shoot 2, and Yoakum makes the free throw. It was not quite as dead center as the other ones. It hit the back iron before it went in, but he corrects that there and swishes it home. 6 free throws for Yoakum. He is clutch tonight. 10-point lead for the Tigers. McGee goes far side to DeVore. DeVore down in the corner. Now on the baseline to Crockett. Crockett muscles it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Yoakum, and he's fouled again. And Yoakum will be shooting 2 now because that's 10 team fouls on Carl Junction. Yoakum with 18 points tonight. That may be a career high for Brock. And he's got a chance to build on that. Again, 18 for Yoakum. He can make it 20 if he hits both of these. First one is good. Hit the front iron and rolled over. Next one on the way. It's a 20-point night for Brock Yoakum. He's got 8 free throws here in the fourth quarter. 8 of 8. Nelson down the right side of the lane. Little one-handed shot off the glass is good. Aaron Nelson answers, and in the backcourt, Yoakum's fouled again. So 10-point lead for the Tigers, 73-63, 42 and a half left. Satterley commits the foul, and here comes Yoakum. If Yoakum hits these 2 free throws, he'll be the leading scorer for the Tigers tonight. Geiger has 21. Yoakum with 20. Now he's got 21. He's 9 of 9 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. Next one is up and good. 10 of 10 for Yoakum in the fourth, and a 12-point lead for the Tigers. Carl Junction's got to score quick. Nelson has it left wing to McGee. McGee baseline, working against Beckemeyer, misses the shot. Rebound pulled down by Yoakum and then knocked out of bounds off of Carl Junction. Yoakum almost had it on the far sideline. Crockett reached the hand in, and now inbounding is Yoakum. Yoakum gets it to Beckemeyer, and Beckemeyer is going to be, well, they don't foul him. He gets it across down to Smith. Smith dribbles it out against McGee. 22 seconds left. McGee with a steal. He's going to go up, lay it in, but it's too little too late. McGee hits the shot. 15 seconds left, and Yoakum fouled again. Free throw is up and good by Yoakum. 11 of 11 in the fourth quarter. And make it 12 of 12. 14 seconds left. Across half court, a quick three away by Dustin Satterley is good. So Satterley hits the three, but 5 seconds left. Beckemeyer holds it in the backcourt. 2 seconds. 1. And the Tigers move on to join the Lady Tigers in Bolivar in the '68. We'll be back with more to wrap things up after this.
Teamwork always pays, whether you're on or off the field, and that's what Empire Bank gives you every time. Online and mobile banking, home and commercial loans, insurance, investments, business services, and more. Talk to Renee Rogers in Republic for more information, or visit them on the web at empirebank.com. Republic Animal Hospital is now offering complete pet care for all life stages, from puppies and kittens to seniors. Let us care for your pets like our own. Republic Animal Hospital, Republic's newest veterinary clinic, now open next to McAllister's. Go in and check them out. Yoakum Automotive has been a staple in Republic since 1986. They're a full-service repair facility. They have shuttle service if you need to get to work, and they're now offering $5 off an oil change if the Tigers win tonight. Just mention the Tiger discount when you go in. You can find them online at yoakumautomotive.com.
Well, the quarterfinals, just like the sectionals, will be back-to-back orange and black. The Lady Tigers play at noon, and the Tigers now are on to the quarterfinals as well as they knock off Carl Junction 77-68, and they will face the same team as last year, as St. Francis Borgia comes from behind to beat Marshfield 64-49. So 64-59 rather. So it'll be in the first game, Republic against Marshfield, the Lady Tigers against the Lady Jays, a couple of traditional powerhouses from Southwest Missouri, two of the best programs in the history of the state, facing off in the quarterfinals there. And then Republic meets St. Francis Borgia in the boys quarterfinal. That a team they beat last year, and they'll try to do it again this year as they take on the Knights of St. Francis Borgia. Let's take a look at scoring tonight. Big game for Carl Junction's Matt McGee. He had 26 points to lead all scorers. 19 for Dustin Satterley, and 18 for Aaron Nelson. DeVore had 3 points, and Braden Allen had 2 for Carl Junction. For Republic, they were led by Brock Yoakum. The junior guard has 24 points. He had 12 going into the fourth quarter, and then he's 12 for 12 from the free throw line in the fourth. And so a big clutch performance by Brock Yoakum as he scores 24. Cody Geiger had 21, 16 for Canyon Smith, 7 for Beckemeyer, 4 for Dylan Ramsey, 3 for Jordan Kerr, and 2 for Chase Hoffman. But the big story in the fourth quarter was Brock Yoakum getting fouled and going to the free throw line and knocking down the pressure shots as Yoakum ends with 24 to lead the Tigers. Once again, in the girls' game, it was Republic 64, Webb City 47. Lady Tigers play at noon in Bolivar at SBU on Saturday, and that'll be followed by the Tigers meeting St. Francis Borgia. The Tigers qualify for the quarterfinals by winning tonight 77-68 over Carl Junction. Quarterfinals starting probably about 11:45. Look for the pregame. We'll have live broadcasts of both games right here at Republic Tiger Sports. It's a double win for the Tigers and the Lady Tigers tonight. Thanks for listening to Republic Tiger Sports. You've been listening to Republic Tiger Sports Playoff Basketball. Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by C&H Plants, open for the spring on April 9th. Family Safe Storm Shelter. For peace of mind, call Family Safe. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. Mid-Missouri Bank, featuring their no-wait debit card. Trish Yoakum, State Farm Insurance. Get to a better state. Crossbreed Holsters. Empire Bank. Teamwork pays on and off the field, and that's what Empire Bank gives you every time. Sequiota Fitness, now offering specialized high school athlete training. Running Chicks Athletic Apparel. Life is a race. Be comfortable. And by Bears All-American Sports Grill. We guarantee you'll never leave hungry. Thanks for listening to Republic Tiger Sports Playoff Basketball. You can find more on tonight's game and much more at RepublicTigerSports.com.